Hello everyone, welcome back to Scented Moments channel. I'm Jolima and today I will talk about two room fragrances from Horai Studio. First of all, let me do a disclaimer. These two fragrances were sent to me by Miguel Matos. He's a Portuguese parfumeur and he's a Fragrantica blogger. He was very kind to send me these two fragrances to try them out. I did not ask for them, but still it was a very pleasant surprise and it was a pleasant experience, so that's why I want to talk about them. So Horai Studio, it's a very recent brand. It was founded by Thomas Baert in Belgium in 2018, so very recent brand, and these are their first lineup of fragrances, room fragrances. The brand as of now just have room fragrances, and they are collaborating with Miguel Matos and Chris Maurice. So two fantastic noses. Miguel created two fragrances, the ones that I will be talking about, and Chris Maurice, I think he created 4 fragrances, but nonetheless I will leave the link, the official link of the brand horaistudio.com in the description box down below, so you can purchase if you want any of these room fragrances if you are interested in. And they are very affordable. These fragrances that I will talk about, all of them actually come with 100 ml bottle size, and the price is 34 euros, so very affordable. And these are eau de cologne concentrations, so they are very light, but yet they leave a trail. So first of all, I will talk about In the Forest that I have right here. So In the Forest, it's here, the bottle. It's quite nice, very simple, minimalistic, but yet this is glass, a nice thick glass. It's very nice. It has a nice touch in the hand, and here you have the box right here. It's very simple. Again, this is the symbol of Horai Studio right here. Very simple box, but what really matters is the scent inside. The only thing that I don't like of the presentation, it's the cap. It's very cheap. It's plastic. It's very lightweight, so it feels very cheap. But nonetheless, again, what really matters is the scent inside. In the Forest, before I gave you my take, let me read you the note breakdown of In the Forest created by Miguel Matos. So in the top you have cassis, cardamom, bergamot and aldehydes. In the middle you have jasmine, carnation, neroli, pine and lily of the valley. And in the base you have white musk, vanilla, oak moss and patchouli. The brand describes In the Forest as a walk in the wilderness, with twigs crunching underfoot. Breathe the green and balsamic scent of the pine trees. Feel the freshness of the cold air. In the forest clears your mind and relaxes, while offering some treats along the way with wild blackberries and some sweet notes. In the Forest comes enveloped in green cushion of oak moss for a moist, earthy and natural feel. So this is a 100 ml bottle size, like I told you. This is an eau de cologne concentration and the price is 34 euros. Again, quite affordable, but of the two, this one is the least favorite of mine because it's very sharp. And by the way, I will show you the spray. Again, it really feels that you are walking into a forest, a dark forest at the end of the day during fall period. But it's quite sharp, it's quite smoky. From the aldehydes, at least for me, are very present, very prominent. And it's what it gives this smoky nuances. It's dry, but at the same time it's very woody, it's earthy, it's slightly moist, but it's more dry. It's dry, it's woody, it's dark, it's earthy. It really feels that you are walking into the forest, but not my favorite, again, because it's a bit too sharp because of the aldehydes in here. Very too smoky for me, a bit. And actually Miguel told me that you can apply this on your skin. I did actually, to see how it will be the performance, but the performance, it's very low, it's very poor. This is eau de cologne concentration, again, just have minimum or maximum of 5% of perfume oil concentration, so it's very light about the performance. Although from the notes breakdown I was thinking that it could last a bit longer, but not the case. Actually, the next one that I will talk about lasts a bit more, but in the Forest, yes, again, it has this mossy feel, but again, it's it's a bit pungent. For me, to my nose, it's a bit pungent. It's the edges could be a bit tamed down, and it could be smoother. I think if this fragrance would be a bit smoother and a bit more green, I think I'm missing a bit green nuances in here to make things a bit softer. But nonetheless, it's a very well put together scent, especially for a room fragrance. But I don't imagine this as a room fragrance, because room fragrances for me need to have a calming, relaxing feel. This one doesn't have, at least in my opinion, this one it's more adventurous. So it's not something that I want to feel when I'm in the room just chilling. When I'm at home and I just want to chill and relax, just watch some TV, enjoy my time with family and friends, girlfriend. I just want to smell a scent that will relax me and will set a mood. Cozy. This is not cozy, so that's why this for me would work better if I would wear it. If this would be a higher concentration and it would be a normal fragrance to wear, not as a room fragrance. But nonetheless, very well put together. It really sets you into a place. You really imagine yourself walking into the forest, so that's why in terms of concept, very well done. In the Forest, it's good, especially if you want a woody, mossy, earthy feel in your room, in your house. This is perfect for that. And the next fragrance I'll mention, the last one of course, it's my favorite. It is Vintage Lavender. This one right here, again, same bottle presentation, and here you have the box. Again, very simple, but what really matters, again, it's the scent inside. This one, this is what I love. Vintage Lavender. Before I give you my take, let me read you again the note breakdown from the official website of Vintage Lavender. So in the top you have bergamot, rosemary and petitgrain. In the middle you have Bulgarian lavender, iris, oregano and jasmine. In the base you have tonka bean, animalic notes and vanilla. The brand describes Vintage Lavender as taking classic French perfumery as reference. This is a cult fragrance. Invigorating aromatic notes of lavender and rosemary offer a fougere art that gets a surprising touch with the inclusion of oregano. These herbs dance with a balance of clean and carnal notes from citruses to animalics. The final touch comes with the sweetness of tonka bean and the timeless elegant character of iris. It's the scent of a dandy. Again, the price tag, it's the same, 34 euros for 100 ml bottle size like this. Concentration, it's eau de cologne, but this is, for me, works better. I've been wearing this one a lot as a room spray because I get a very heavy note again spray. I will spray this. Oh, right away, iris. Iris here, it's so prominent. Yeah, it's on my skin right now. It's very prominent, the iris. I get a blast of iris with a touch of bergamot. It has this fresh citrusy nuance in here. Iris, bergamot, lavender, definitely it's here. And I get a note that maybe it's in the animalic notes, but it's suede. I really get a very prominent note of suede. It feels that I'm smelling the texture of this brown suede accord. But it's so relaxing. I mean, lavender has a relaxing feel into it, so just from there I get this relaxing effect that I want, that my room fragrance would have, this relaxing feel. And iris, I love iris, and this is done to perfection. Fantastic iris in here with suede, kind of reminds me of your arm even, so that's why maybe I love it. And my favorite part, or why I love this more than in the Forest, besides the note breakdown and how it smells, it's really because it's smoother. It's much more smooth, the edges are very rounded, and it really feels like a gentleman room, very refined, classy, sophisticated, and yet reserved. It's wonderful, wonderful scent. Love this one. Vintage Lavender, hands down, is my favorite of the two. Wonderful creation right here, and actually on skin lasts a bit more than in the Forest, but we are talking about in the 3 to 4 hours in terms of longevity. The projection here, it's not that great, but as a room fragrance, it smells amazing. Your room will be smelling amazing for a long time. Vintage Lavender, fantastic creation as a room fragrance. And guys, if you are searching for room fragrances, I think this is a great bang for your buck, because again, 100ml bottle size for 34 euros. I think it's a no-brainer if you're searching for these type of fragrances, and actually these fragrances you can wear by yourself as well. So guys, hope you enjoyed this review. Tell me in the comments down below if you already tried any fragrance from Horai Studio, if you already heard of the brand. Tell me everything in the comments down below, and I will see you in the next video. Take care guys, ciao.